Like I haven't been hearing bleeds in a long time, bro. I'm hearing it now though.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Thank you.
100 push-ups. So yeah. Like we on
Word.
look like we online. Let me see.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No doubt.
100
Yeah,
push-ups.
let me get 100.
For the
Yeah,
help.
no. Yeah, for the jump start into the new year.
Yeah. Let me turn that fan off. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. My
No,
bad.
I shouldn't have said fan.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah, so Quest, I think we're on. We're on.
I love
Let's
it.
see. Let me see.
I
Let
love
me
it.
see. Let me see. If I can get an echo up in here, then that means we on. We got 5 people watching already, huh?
Oh, that's what's up. Shouts out.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Is there an echo in here? If I can get an echo up in here, then that means we on. We got 5 people watching already, huh?
Oh, that's what's up.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, peace, y'all. And
It's your man Dave.
ha 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 ha. Word up. We should do a live joint one day and throw everybody off. Like throw
Yeah.
the whole voiceover and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Throw everybody off. They'd be like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess we should speak to the people.
Yeah.
Quest. They
Yeah.
not here to watch us talk to each other.
Yeah. What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
Shouts out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Tuning in.
Ayana, look at that.
Oh, the fam is in the building.
Gina, look like. I hope I said it right. Gina.
Yeah.
Isaiah, Frank Sagasta.
Oh, Coach Frank in the building.
Be in there already, man. Like swimwear.
Mm-hmm.
I said swimwear, but
Already.
y'all got the Hawks, so maybe I should say in there like North Face.
You know what? I saw the videos. The one where you was like waiting for festival at the beach. I was like, oh, this dude. This dude.
I'm sorry.
I just want him to have the love of God. That's all.
Well,
That's all.
hey.
And bear my burden. I just want him to bear my burden. That's all.
Well, listen, at least I didn't post any videos from Boxing Day.
Please, because that's a whole nother.
That's
a whole nother
next level. I was going to take a walking path video through Silver Sands and then take a right into the villa, go through and then down to the beach. But I said, that would just be too much for my man Quest.
Yeah. So what's up, Ayana? And
you see the video that we shot? That we shot at the airport looking for Quest?
Oh, that was.
You didn't check that one out?
Burn.
You didn't check that one out?
You just let it burn. I did. I saw it.
Oh, but you deliberately did not comment.
Oh man, I did not. I promise you, I was too. My insides was too hurt for me to even pick my hand to comment.
Oh boy,
yeah, I was hurt, bro. Hurt.
Okay.
Hurt.
I don't be doing it to hurt the brother. I just figured that would inspire you to jealousy. Yeah. I've read that somewhere in the scriptures, man.
Yeah, but they say growth don't come without pain, I guess. So
I guess.
Yeah. All right. So hold on. Let me go one more.
Yes.
And shucks. Yeah, y'all. What y'all seeing is the behind the scenes before we get this thing cracking. You feel me? As always, the people who tune in, they always get to see the behind the scenes. The family's always here, so they know exactly what's going on.
Yup.
RP. Yeah. Restoration.
Bruce Waller, what's up? He's a primal man of God. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Bruce, what's up? Yep, no doubt. Primal man of God in the building. Yep.
It's the shop.
Yeah, check them out. Yep, check them out weekly. Yep, they doing a live as well. Check them out weekly. My man is definitely dropping some gems with the guests he has on the show.
Yeah, man. So, love to Frank, my man throwing love. He say he love us.
Coach Frank.
Yeah, man.
Yep, Coach Frank.
Yeah, and by the way, Frank, I don't say that just to be saying it. Like, I'm not one of them cliche dudes. Like, yeah, so if he says it, then I'll say something back. I'll just be like, take a peek at the. Oh, okay. Yeah. Got love for you, man. Maybe one day we'll actually meet.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
All right. Well, yeah. When you say go, we go.
All right. Yep. It's on you.
For those of y'all who are, what are you saying, Quest?
Pull the trigger.
Okay. So for those of you who are joining us for the very first time, you are seeing us get ourselves together. And Quest, I'm hearing bleed. Is it me? Am I hip? Is it me this time? It's not me.
It might be.
It's not me this time because ain't nothing on.
How's that?
Do I hear myself? Not too bad. Word.
Okay.
Yeah, because we've been good for months. So I know we had the formula, so we know how to do it now.
Yeah. You know what Mason's been doing as of late is he gets behind.
Start hitting the sliders on you or dials.
Yeah, no doubt.
Knobs. Yeah. Got it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, let me. I think we're good. Let me turn this up now, and I'm set. All right. So those of you, like I was saying, who are joining us for the very first time, Quest and I are about to do the program or podcast. For those of you who like that word, which I don't. So as soon as we sound like we know what we're talking about, it'll mean that we're on live with the audio audience who are on our iHeartRadio, TuneIn, and whatever other of the partners that accept live.
iHeartRadio.
Yeah. And so the rest will get the replay podcast style once we're done here. So yeah, say what's up to those on Facebook and on YouTube. And I guess we'll start doing the Instagram joint. But right now I'm being a little lazy. I just, making a link. Let's just, get back. We'll circle back to that. And we'll get good to go, man. So, all right. Hold fast, quiet on the set.
Yeah.
Peace, y'all. Hey, yo, Quest, it's time to give the people something, man. What we talking about today?
Yes. Love it. What up, y'all? It's your boy Quest, and welcome to another edition of the Marriage Ain't for Suckers podcast. I am your host with the most, alongside my boy L. David. No. Alongside my man, my man, L. David Harris. Thank you.
Yeah, have a seat. Have a seat, y'all.
Have a seat.
Guess what, Quest?
Yup.
Class is in session.
Yeah, no doubt. I love it. Yeah, man. Let me just put it out there from the jump, man. Let me let y'all know that it is the holidays. Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. Christmas was rather nice to me. Okay. I know that it was nice to L. David Harris. I know that for a fact.
You want to talk about
whether he got a gift or didn't have a gift? You know what I'm saying? Christmas was good to him regardless.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, let me just put the disclaimer out there. The house is full of kids today. So just in case you hear a little background, you already know what it is. The holidays are here.
Yeah,
the family's here. Everybody's here. It's going down.
Yeah, man. I had a good time at the beach a few times, Quest, the other day.
I'm sure.
First time on Boxing Day, it was on the North Coast, better known as Silver Sands in Trelawney.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Down on the coast from where Usain Bolt's from, but on the coast. He not from the coast. Yeah, North Coast. That's what you like. I know. Give a shout for the North Coast.
I wish I was there.
Yeah, man. And then the next day, after we had fun with all of, the family, extended family, people coming in from the States and all of that, then we just, we figured we stay close to home the day after, which was yesterday. And we hit the South Coast and, the beach on the South Coast. So, we enjoyed that time. It was all right for the Christmas time.
Yeah. I already know that one of these Christmases, I'm not sure. And it's funny because me and my father were talking last night.
Yeah.
And he was saying that, man, because he just came back he did a couple of trips. He went to, they every 4 days, they switched the trip for 2 weeks. He went to the Philippines. He went to Thailand. He went to a couple of Asian countries while he was, for the last 2 weeks. And he was like, I ain't gonna lie, it was nice. Oh, Singapore. He went to Singapore.
Word.
Yep. And he said next year, he said, no lie, while all of those places are nice, there's nowhere quite like being in Jamaica during the Christmas holiday.
Well, I'm glad that Big John said that. Big John. Big up to Big John. I'm not gonna say but I'm just saying Big John.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just, I'm just wondering about, the younger version of the dude.
Like so we definitely been you leave it to me, I would be there at least once or twice every month. And that's going to change in the near future. I know that my traveling bill is going to go up a little bit because, you know what I'm saying, as we build and as we get better, I'm looking to be there at least once every other month if possible. You know what I'm saying, for extended period of time. But it looks like we may be planning that for next Christmas. So if we try it out, ready. Get ready. Yeah, I remember what Christmas in Jamaica was like. So no doubt.
Word up. Let's don't make the people completely sick, man. Because I know the hawk is out in a lot of places where people are watching right now. So let's just, let's cool the place down. It ain't that hot. Let's go.
All right, man. Let me jump off into it. Shouts out to everybody listening in, man. As always, our regular listeners who listen in from week to week. For real, man, I want you guys, for those of us who listen to the Marriage Ain't for Suckers podcast or program, as my man D would say, on iTunes, we are looking to get our review numbers up. So if you happen to be listening to this podcast or any other of the other, how many we up to now? 60 something?
I don't know, dog.
We coming up on a year's anniversary in the new year. So you know what I'm saying? We're going to have to celebrate, and we may have to do a special Zoom session for that.
Bring a bunch of,
no doubt. A bunch of heads in just to show thanks for the, support that you've been showing us since we started the Marriage Ain't for Suckers podcast. But if you get a chance, please do go by iTunes. If that's your platform, Google Play, iHeartRadio, whatever your platform is, especially in the iTunes world, go by, please leave us a review. We'd like to get those numbers up because from what I understand, you need to get them up past 100 in order to really rock. And although our listening, it's funny because our downloads are more than our plays. By the thousands.
It's starting to get to a 5-to-1 ratio. I've never seen that. And I've been on a lot of programs, done a lot of programs, and got some active joints going on. I've never seen a 5-to-1 ratio on downloads.
That's crazy. I was saying the difference between the two is thousands. So yeah, man, if you get a chance and iTunes is your platform, do us a strong favor. Go by, leave us a review, even if it's a couple of sentences, and give us a couple stars, man. Let us know. And we'd like to hear from you. So please stop by and let us know, some ways that we can, address some of the stuff that y'all are going through in terms of this relationship and marriage thing. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Word. I'm feeling like my lungs need a little help, man. What's up? What's up with the breathing?
No doubt. So let me go ahead, man, and shout out Breathe University, man. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then I love it. Then you'll be successful. For real, man, there are a number of different programs, game changers, which, all the public speakers, entrepreneur, business, classes to make you better in any which way, shape, or form. And the one that I am a little bit biased to,
of course,
is, you know what I'm saying? Thank God I'm married. I happen to be the director of that department. So yeah, man. Yeah. Coach Frank Sagasta said, boom. You know what I'm saying? No doubt.
Baby.
Yep. So if you want to become a part of a community or family, I should say, of learners or learning, or if you want to get better in your marriage and you want to become a part of a family of united marriages, man, stop by www.breatheuniversity.com and join today. 3 packages, there's the strive, survive, and thrive levels. So you know what I'm saying? Get in where you fit in, man. And shouts out to all my BU strong peeps. Yep.
Get in where you fit in. That's a good one, man.
Yep. So what you got for us today? D, what's the book of the day?
The book of the day? What makes you think I got something to say? All right. Well, let's get on that radio voice quest. Today's program is brought to you by Audible. Get your free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/marriage. That was playing while I was speaking. That was so rude, cell phone. With more than 180,000 titles from which you choose for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, and MP3 player.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think I want to big up our peoples again, man.
Yeah, big up our peoples again, man.
Yeah, man. Today we're going to recommend, like I said, it's not the only one you got to choose, you know, and I'm playing it. I shouldn't be playing it out loud. You can choose Save Your Marriage before it starts.
Yep.
Yeah, saving your marriage before it starts.
SuckaZ.
Yeah, and you hear it playing in. You hear it playing in, right, Quest?
Yeah.
By the Parrots. That's Les and Leslie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Saving your marriage before it starts. That's a good one, man. 7 questions to ask before and after you marry.
Yeah, before and after.
Before and after.
Yep,
so
get it.
That's good stuff, man.
Right, y'all.
Yeah, man. So Quest, guess what? It's time, man.
What's up?
Let's get going.
Yeah, talk to me.
I'm saying, let's start. Let's go. What are we talking about today?
Yep. All right. So here it goes, man. Today's topic is relationship dynamics. A snapshot of personality types.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it again. Relationship dynamics. A snapshot of personality types. And I think this is big. And I think this is a good place to put this shameless plug in here.
Yeah.
So I heard that you saying the book of the day was by Les and Leslie Parrots, who are not only the authors of that book, but the owners and founders of the company SuckaZ, saving your marriage before it starts. What they've done is looked at the ages 18 to 40 as their focus point, but they've looked at marriages older than that age as well. But their focus point, I think, is between 18 to 40. And what they've done is come up with some serious data, research
based. That's right.
Yep. And they are a part of a community of some other people that we hold with high regard as it relates to relationship. People like Dr. Gary Chapman, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Neil Warren, Dr. John Gottman, to name a couple. And they've spent their time gathering this information. And what they found is that people want to get married, And what they found is that people that want to get married, they found out that you increase your chances of staying together by 30% if you go through premarital counseling.
Wow. Good stuff.
And you decrease your chances of divorce by 31%.
That's massive on any, by any measure.
Yeah. So that's major. And so the shameless plug is that you and myself have been are now certified facilitators for the SuckaZ assessment. And one of the things that we deal with is that area of dynamics, right, as it relates to personality types. Right. And a lot of the times people get married and don't do the in-depth, you know what I'm saying? This is the thing, D, that bugs me out, like for real. When we go to purchase that car, you know what I'm saying? We look at how much, how many miles do I get to the gallon? What do I have to put down as a down payment? What will my monthly payment be? 6-cylinder, 4-cylinder, 8-cylinder,
if 4-door, 2-door owners. Oh, did I just say?
Oh, no, you didn't.
Never mind. I'm sorry. You probably didn't plan to say anything like that.
We'll go as far as to go and get the Carfax report. Has it been in any accidents?
Flood zone. Oh.
I just wanted to pause right there. Because, sometimes a car been in an accident, but they don't want to show you the Carfax report. So
they hiding something, Quest?
They hiding something. You see me? And then you don't find out about it until you sign on the dotted line and purchase the car
and pull up
drive.
Gosh, why I be saying that stuff? Just out of nowhere.
I don't know. I don't know
what you saying. You had it all tidy and ready to go, and here I go.
Yeah, bro. I'm just saying that who feels it knows it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so it incenses me, man. I'm just bugged out how we'll do all the due diligence when you buy in a house. How many bedrooms? 2-car garage, 1-car garage, 3-car garage. How much acres of land? You know what I'm saying? Gas or electric? You know what I'm saying? Granite or quartz countertops? You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff, crown molding, or you know what I'm saying? How many bathrooms? But when it comes to marriage, you don't put in the same energy or due diligence that you would as purchasing a house or a car. And I would go as far as to say that marriage is probably the most important decision that you make outside of accepting my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, that's the most important decision. But it's crazy that you wouldn't do that. So you get married and then you find out that your relationship is, it causes a lot of friction. Your personality causes a lot of friction with your partner's personality. But you don't find that out until you're locked in. You know what I'm saying? Locked and loaded, when really and truly you should have done that from the jump.
Yeah. And what I'll say here is, obviously I agree with everything you just said, but the cool thing is what we're doing now, having added this one of many layers that we're adding to our approach, is that even if you are that person who's having buyer's remorse, or if you're one of them people like in the state of Maryland, if your joint breaks down 3 times for the same thing, there's a lemon law and you can give it back. Well, we're going to help you try not to give it back. Like, you not get a refund. Yeah. So even if you have run aground and things ain't the way that you thought, and the valuation was a lie, and there's silt and sand up under the carpet, and you thought that it was a new car, we can help, man. God is good. We can help. You just got to be willing.
I'm glad that you said lemon law. You know what I'm saying? Because if it breaks down 3 times, then you get to take it back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times, people, I think the lemon law is a safeguard for people who didn't do their due diligence. If you feel me, perhaps. You didn't get a mechanic to look at it if you couldn't look at it yourself. But marriage is definitely relative to that. But there is no lemon law. You know what I'm saying? Like, for marriage, right? Yeah. You get in, and marriage wasn't designed such that that you should, leave if things don't work out the way that you thought it would work out. The whole purpose was for you to do your, like, for real. And first thing, let me just say it again. There's no way for me to talk about marriage without talking about God, because it's divine. Let's just keep it 100. And the end result, or the beginning, is you should have included God in your decision making, because I believe that one-to-one thing, like I said before, I don't subscribe to that. But I do believe that God sometimes says, okay, these 5 right here are good. You make a decision. That's up to you. But these 5 over here, you need to be like Usain Bolt and bolt up out of there. You feel me? Deuces. And so the end result is sometimes we end in, in that place that we don't really want to be in, because we didn't do what we were supposed to do in terms of the due diligence. So,
So, well, get you a good mechanic and let's run with us, man. We're going to give you a little sizzle on this thing. And of course, if you're anything like me with interest or a psych background, actually, you probably thought of many models to the theories of personality, whether, the 4 hemispheres correlating with different personality types like choleric and sanguine and melancholy and phlegmatic, or, a whole host of others. This is not that. When we're talking about personality types, these are 8 personality types in this dynamics sort of picture snapshot.
No doubt.
In our new paradigm. And I'm gonna use an assessment that Simone and I did sort of as a backdrop. But first, let me just knock out the 8 personality types. All right. So the first one is an achieving spouse.
Yep.
Fact-based, efficient, logical. Okay.
Yep.
Number 2 is a pioneering spouse, results-oriented, bold, innovative. Number 3, energizing spouse, persuasive, outgoing, enthusiastic. Number 4 is affirming spouse, optimistic, encouraging, verbal. Number 5, cooperating spouse. Service-oriented, peacekeeper, patient. 3 more. Number 6, unwavering spouse. Loyal, sincere, diligent. And if you want us to go through it again, you can just hit rewind once we're not live anymore. Number 7, deliberating spouse. Devoted, accurate, disciplined. And the last one, analyzing spouse. Orderly, conscientious, and careful. So what we're not going to do, so don't worry about it. We're not going to go through all of those today. It looks like Quest is assembling something over there, but I'm definitely going to pull up the assessment that Simone and I did. My wife,
I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing the same thing.
And I'll highlight. I'll get us started then with the first. On the front side, where did my wife Simone and I rate in this reality here, right? So Simone is the cooperating spouse, right? And it says basically that you have the tendency to be somewhat possessive of favorite people or things. That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing.
Yep.
You may demonstrate possessiveness in a variety of ways, all showing a need to feel secure. And I'll just stop there. There's so much more to it. And on my end, I'm a deliberating spouse. Others may see you as disciplined and self-controlled. You have seen the problems of being overly optimistic when planning to depend on others following through. You prefer time to think and analyze outcomes before acting. And then it goes on. So if we all do fit within some areas that, can be manifest in these 8 types. And sometimes it provides clashes, but sometimes and most times it provides ways of us growing together and being supplementary or complementary to one another. So that's a good thing. Yeah. What did you and Faith come up as on
okay. So Faith fared as an analyzing spouse. Okay. Right. The analyzing spouse is orderly, conscientious, and very careful. Very much a turtle, for all my BU people, you know what I'm saying? Very much a turtle / chameleon, if you would, that details, very devoted, very organized. And so it says for her, when treated fairly, you can be sound and stable and seen as a dedicated and devoted individual. She hesitates to say no and will seldom, if ever, attack. When meeting new people, you may be rather unassuming and mild-mannered. You will be cooperative and easygoing in social groups and family events because of an inherent need not to make waves or cause hostility. That's why I love her so much.
Yeah.
You will, and this is kind of wavering because when she needs to speak up, though, she turns into the battle cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Of course. But she was that. She just reserves her energy for when it's necessary.
Exactly.
Right.
And it says that you will sense security from your spouse if he is a strong, decisive person who provides direction and activity. You may be well thought of because you rarely antagonize others or rarely want the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? And she tells me that all the time. And I'm trying to get her to do the videos with me because it's one thing when they see us doing it, D.
Yeah, which is a paradigm shift. But
which is a paradigm shift. You know what I'm saying?
Though, right?
Yeah, but it's so much more powerful when you see the actual mirror right next to you. You know what I'm saying? Reaffirming what you've already said. It makes it so much.
See if she nodding where you nodding at.
Yep. And I know it's going to be a journey into getting to that place, but she was like, babe, nope, I am the one in the back. You know what I'm saying? I am the force in the back. That's why you get in front of the camera. I'll be behind the camera. And I'm like, but yeah, that's very much who she is. On my side, go ahead.
That's what I ask you. Who's you?
You? Yeah. I am what is classified as the affirming spouse. And the affirming spouse is optimistic, you know what I'm saying, encouraging, you know what I'm saying, and very verbal. And I believe that's very much, you know what I'm saying, me, like the flamingo, if you will, for my BU peeps. I'm only a gorilla when the situation presents it for me to be a gorilla. But it says that my natural interest in people can cause me to not always prioritize punctuality. Oh man,
wait a minute. No, I'm not gonna get crazy. I won't start with the sound effects because punctuality. I won't start with the I won't start with the sound effects because you said that. I didn't say that.
Bruh, I promise you get me into a group of people where I'm enjoying the conversation. I mean, that's me. I'm a people person. I can't help it. I am a flamingo, right? But as it comes to time restraints, like even when I'm doing counseling sessions, my wife will stop by in front of me because I do my stuff through Zoom, and she'll be like this. Let's go. Like she'll come like my sessions are an hour. She knows it's an hour. She'll be like, okay, bro, wrap it up.
She coming with Sam and Sam's getting you off the stage.
Oh yeah, real quick. And I'm just enjoying getting into it. So it goes on to say, D, that you are so busy with others that you lose track of time and may cause conflict with your on-time spouse.
Oh, class.
Oh, yeah. So you already see what the issue is already, right?
That's good. That's good. That's good.
But I realize it and recognize it and make adjustments for her, though, right?
Yeah, of course.
So it says you may be rather emotional. That is, your spouse will generally know when you are feeling will generally know how you are feeling, whether good or bad, because you let her know your moods easily. The life of the party might characterize you when at parties or entertaining friends. You generally become involved with whatever social activities are taking place. You have to be with people, and this extends into the need to gain popularity. I don't know if I necessarily need to gain popularity.
But this isn't clairvoyance, man. It's just it's theoretical based on
right. But it says you achieve social recognition and influence those people around you, including your spouse. The bottom line is a strong people orientation. Yeah, that's me all day, every day, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I just love people, man. Yep.
Let's make a transition then. In our cases, I'm going to move to the next part of it, right? So what kind of strengths does it bring? So in the case of Simone, her cooperating spouse, what it brings to our marriage, she works for a win-win.
Yeah.
She's sympathetic and supportive. She keeps things fresh and exciting. And it's true, actually. Considerate and accommodating, loyal and a reliable team player. That's a win. Like, and that's actually, that's accurate for my wife, Simone.
Dope.
In my case, the strengths that I bring, because we're talking, because think about it, Quest. When we're married, we're hoping that we're bringing something to the table. Right? Otherwise, we'd be parasitical. One of our first programs all that time ago was about, avoiding being a parasite. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing.
Yep.
So in my case, I'm supposed to be an excellent listener. Well, that's true. Consistent and dependable character. Brings depth and value to shared plans. Troubleshoots problems proactively. Even-tempered and patient.
Yep.
It happens to be true in this case. So the assessment came out on top. And so that's a blessing. So what y'all got over there, bro?
All right. On the dynamics, the analyzing spouse plus the affirming spouse, you two are performing a bit of a balancing act because you are polar opposites. Quest, who's the affirming spouse, runs at a faster and more spontaneous clip than Faith, who's the analyzing spouse, who takes time to carefully study and get organized before making decisions. Quest, who's the affirming spouse, is also more upbeat, fun-loving, and encouraging, while Faith, the analyzing spouse, can be seen more as a realist and sometimes even cynical, especially under stress. And then when Faith, who's the analyzing spouse, becomes critical, it will hit Quest hard. And when Quest is under stress and becomes a bit scattered, it will disturb Faith's ordered world. In spite of your differences, your two styles can complement each other nicely, assuming you dedicate yourselves to valuing and appreciating your differences. And this is key for your marriage. So let me just speak to that real quick.
Yeah.
What I've done, and I guess I'm speaking to a lot of people who don't know how to appreciate the differences. Everything that Faith is in terms of organization, D, I am not. And that's why I praise God even for you in my life as we do what we do. I get more organized here and there because of the two of you.
Word.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Now I'm not saying that I'm a Lego beast. You know what I'm saying? I'm just whatever.
You and I couldn't do this if you were, because I don't have what it takes.
Yes.
Something this important with a Lego beast.
But a lot of this stuff requires details. And what I've done is that because I'm not dope with time, I got a Google Calendar. I got about 3 of them, and I've made her the administrator on all of them. Word. And whenever she asks there's stuff to be done, the first thing is, did you put it on the calendar? I'm talking about appreciating the differences and learning how to let the differences work for one another. She now, when we move into social environments, she lets me be who I am. And then I hold her hand with me as we're going in, and I help warm up the situation or warm her up to the situation, and then she takes off. See, she's a little bit slower when it relates to social environments, unless she knows you, then that's something different. But what we do is we play the balancing act, and we make each situation work for one another, and we make the necessary adjustments. Yep.
Yeah. Well, hear what? Because this is sizzle and not steak, and y'all really want to get in the ring with us in a good way. I mean, just go to marriagekings.com and get us to run with you on an assessment of your relationship so that you can even get to know each other better. I'm gonna go out on the dynamics piece called attitude. And we talked about some positive and almost complimentary stuff, or supplementary. But here's in my case, like when it comes to attitude, the resilience level when things are not going so right. Simone is at 67%. I'm at 82%, right? But it says here that the way that my spouse may perceive me under stress is suspicious, blunt, skeptical. The way I may perceive her under stress is hesitant, non-demonstrative, unconcerned. And then comes the positive side before we get up out of here. The way that the same question, except the positive piece, I will see her as cooperating, a good listener, thoughtful, good-natured, team player, dependable. And again, for me, incisive, analytical, prober, logical, good listener. So you can see that, these things are comprehensive, and we're really making a mess of it, but we want to just give you a little sizzle. So you can know that there's a lot of assistance out there for us in our relationships, no matter at what stage they happen to be. So just wanted to give y'all a quick peek. And
Yeah, I'm telling you, you definitely need to hook up. Like I said, it's amazing. The stats that we have, D, and this is the reason why information changes situations, man. Like for real, we have a lot of decisions to make. I just want to throw these stats out there, right? 76% of married couples, right, say that. Hold on one sec. Oh yeah, it's time to go, huh?
There you have it, y'all. I hope you've enjoyed your time with us. Yeah, just like Quest said, he's a people person, man. He loses track of time. We put all the cues out. We put all the cues out there and everything, but it just didn't work because he opened because of y'all, man. He loves y'all.
You see it. I love the people, man. I love the people. And I want to see the marriages win, man. We might have to do a part 2 D on this dynamics piece because I think it's major.
Part 100. Yeah, part 100.
Yeah, part 100.
No, but real talk, we're gonna do real webinars. Remember, we're not trying to get it into this. Like we need to really be able to break it down. So we're gonna do webinars and such. And also, like we've said before, if you go to marriagekings.com, you could just give us put the word out just to let us know that you want to run with us with your relationship, where you can take the assessment and the two of us can have face-to-face with you and your spouse or your prospective spouse. And it'll be a great. Yeah.
Word. So yeah, man.
Get on out of here.
Yeah, no doubt. I got to shout out all the people who came through today. Who did we shoot out? Frank. Shout out Frank and Isaiah, Don, Sophie. Let me tell you something, my man Brian Thomas.
Right while you were talking about the countries, as soon as you got to her country, she popped up on the screen, dog. I tell you. Yeah.
And I'm trying next year. I'm trying to take another trip out there with my pops next year, man. Thailand is beautiful. That's all I could tell you, man.
Yeah. Talk about Sophie and Brian, man. Sorry.
No. Shouts out to Sophie, man. My man, Brian Thomas, man. As y'all already know, Man, he's holding it down like 4 fast. My man became a manager at this spot, man, after just being there for 3 months, and he's a manager already. I'm talking about my man is on the grind. Yep. So shouts out to my man BT, you know what I'm saying, aka Brian Thomas. Rachel Johnson. Yep, big up to her as well. And of course, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the fam who's it. I did not see Nicole in today. I didn't see
she's in, bro. She's in there.
Yep. I knew she would pop up somewhere.
She in there.
But yeah, shouts out. Yep, Frenchie, and Tanika. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shouts out to them as well, man. And all the listeners who are listening, who are not in on the live, but you may be listening or looking for the download every week, whether you're on iTunes, iHeartRadio, you know what I'm saying, Spreaker, TuneIn, you know what I'm saying, Google. Yeah. Like I said, man, at the beginning of the broadcast, man, please do stop by the iTunes platform if you listen via iTunes or any of your platforms, but more so in the iTunes platform, and we're looking to get those reviews up. So if you do get a chance, go by there, leave us a quick review, give us a couple of stars, man, and we will definitely love you for it. Yeah. And on our 100th review, we're going to have to do something special for the person who drops us that 100th review. You feel me?
Okay, good stuff, man. Let's get it done.
Yeah,
man. All right, well, looks like we about to be out, Quest, but, you know.
Post-production.
I think I forgot something, yo.
Oh, tell me what you forgot, man.
Yo, what happened to peace?
Peace. Peace.